Coach Nick here again, Lorne Goldenberg. We just showed you a little bit of science. We went into some application of the stability ball. We talked briefly about some shoulder exercises, some extension exercises. So Lorne wanted to give you another one of his favorite exercises. We were just talking about this. It's great stuff. So if you're one of those people that looks at this and goes, oh, it's overly functional and too flashy, bear with us on this and listen to how he explains it and listen to why, because again, it's all about application. So stick with us here, because I promise you're going to get something out of this. Don't just jump away just because it's fancy stuff on a ball or something you've never seen before. Okay? So, all right, Nick, take it away, bro.
Well, we were talking about the research in the bench press and how many people poo-poo all over the bench press and the ball. So what I want to show you is how to really take the Swiss ball bench press and really get a lot more muscle groups involved in it and really activate your whole body as you're going through the range of motion. This is called an offset Swiss ball dumbbell bench press. And what you're going to do, I'm just going to turn around so you can actually see how my body moves here. When you're sitting on the ball, you're going to roll out, and this is your standard position that you'd be in. And what you're going to have, one dumbbell in one arm here, the other arm goes out like it's got a dumbbell in it, and we get our offset by sliding out.
So no dumbbell in the left hand.
No dumbbell in the left hand. We're totally activating everything on the posterior side, on the left side. We got to have, I got a 100-pound dumbbell here.
Yeah.
And we're going to drive it up and across.
You're doing warm-up weight with 100 pounds.
I'm doing warm-up weight with 100 pounds. 47, and I still got it. So what's happening here, because we're offset, we get a significantly increase on the contralateral side of the core. We get the same side glute just firing like you wouldn't believe.
So right glute, left shoulder.
Right glute, left shoulder, which works with Porterfield-DeRosa's theory about the corset.
Right. And
then we get the core activating. We get a little bit of dynamic work out of the core as we push and turn as we come around. And I think that exercise, just like that with the heavy load, there's so many more progressions you can use with that. If you just throw a weight vest over your hip, you're going to get increased levels of activation through the core, and especially the right glute, the same side glute that the weight is on. So the strength coaches out there cannot debate that fact. They just want to try this. I think their attitude can certainly change and see the value that they could add to their clients, whether they're athletes or whether they're office workers or housewives, just looking for an opportunity to find a functional exercise.
Exactly, and basically this is more core, torso training, anti-rotation training, whatever you want to call it. This is not something that you want to do if you're trying to increase your bench press or you're training for the NFL Combine and you're trying to get your 225 bench up. This is something that you do more for core control and body awareness and muscle activation. So this would be more of an advanced progression if you're sick and tired of side planks, elbow planks, one-arm elbow planks, bird dogs. All those things are great exercises, but this takes exactly what those things you're already doing and what you've built and continues to build a challenge upon it. So he's getting anti-rotation at his lumbar, he's getting mobility at his thoracic, he's coordinating his shoulder with his opposite hip, which we talked about Porterfield-DeRosa, little neck stabilization. You can't argue the value of that. A lot of great stuff in one simple exercise. Is it fancy? Yes. Is it cool? Yes. But it's also effective if it's done right. So one other thing before we cut this off, can you get back in that position real quick?
Sure.
So your feet are that way?
Yes, absolutely. Coach me.
Yeah, well, if he slides out to this position, just make sure so you know if you're doing it right. It's all about application here. If he starts, as he gets his hand out, if he starts to allow things to overly rotate here, that's no good. He might not have enough stability here yet. So you want to make sure his hips are level, everything is solid, not too much down here moves, and all the movement comes from here. So if we get him there, and things start to look ugly and don't look straight, the person I'm giving this exercise to might not be ready for this exercise. You back them off and don't do something as advanced. Do you agree?
Absolutely. And you can advance or progress the offset. So maybe you're not all the way out. Maybe you're in the middle and you move up 2 inches. And you start from there and you work your way out so you increase the lever load as they get stronger, and that's a safe progression for your clients.
It's all about application. There's no bad exercise, just bad application. Thanks, man.
All right,
so
great to be here.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. All right.